So today I thought we'd do this very nice, like, golden, glowy, natural skin look. I think it looks super awesome. You can pair, like, any eye makeup and any lip look with this, and it will just look super awesome because the skin already looks flawless, and I think if you have, like, the face done perfectly, then, like, the eyes and the lips are just gonna enhance whatever you've already made awesome. Now, I used two very golden-based highlighters to accomplish this look, but you could do it with, like, white or pinky-based highlighters, but just be aware that it's going to make you look more, it's going to be just more of a white highlight rather than a gold one, and since I'm already quite pale, I try to stay away from, like, super white highlights, but this one has a bit of a pink in it, so it's a bit more okay, especially on the cheeks, because it kind of just looks like a highlight blush, so it looks really good. But yeah, just so you know, for this like all over look, you don't need to use gold based highlights. You can use white based or like slightly pink based highlights, and it still will give you a really flattering look. Also, I used this Sunbeam by Benefit. Now this is their gold one, like I said, but they do have a pink one like this, I believe. I've been meaning to pick it up and just keep forgetting, but yeah, so you could use that and then a white highlighter instead of what I do, but that's just up to you and what you want to accomplish with your look. But anyways, guys, I'll quit rambling and let's just get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is obviously my Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. I use about the size of a quarter, and then I rub that between my fingers and all over my face just to give a good protective layer. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Nivea Men's Sensitive Skin After Balm. Nikki Tutorials told me to use this, and bitch, it's awesome. It makes your skin really tacky. You have to rub it in until it's tacky, but my foundation stays on way better with this on, especially in any of my dry areas like around my nose. It just works awesome. So yeah, make sure it's tacky, and then go ahead and take whatever foundation you use. And this is me noticing how nasty and ratchet looking my foundation is because it's so dirty. And then I use mine on a beauty blender, and then I actually apply my foundation straight to my beauty blender and then tap it on my skin. I know a lot of people like put it on their skin first and then use the beauty blender, but I just find that this works best for me, so do it however you want to. I use usually about 3 pumps, one for each cheek, and then I use 1 pump and dab it on my eyebrows. This helps lighten them before I go in and fill them in, and I just think it's a good like base for my eyeshadows to go on. Now I'm going to take this loose powder. I just got this stuff cheap at Shoppers, and I like to tap it into the lid because I'm not going to use that much of it. And it was kind of being stubborn and not wanting to come out. So anyways, then I take a really big brush and dab it on all of that loose powder, tap off the excess, and then I just go around the perimeter of my face and over my eyebrows to make sure the foundation is dry for my eyebrows when I want to fill them in. I don't do the middle of my face because that's where my dry areas are actually. So now I'm going to take Driftwood in the Styla palette, and it might be Stila actually, I think I always pronounce that wrong. Anyways, what I like to do first is make a really dark line outlining the bottom half of my eyebrow, as you can see I'm doing here, just to give it a general shape, and then I like to blend upwards. I like the front of my eyebrow to be more faded than the back half of my eyebrow, so I always make sure that I have minimal product when I'm working with the front of my eyebrow and make sure I have more product when I'm working on the back half of my eyebrow. If you need to, take some of your foundation and put it on a small brush, and you can clean up the top half of your eyebrow, but I usually don't have to do this unless I accidentally make a mistake. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer and just sharpen up the under half of my eyebrow. It looks pretty good like this, but I just like my eyebrow to be a bit more crisp. And as you can see, filling it in does make quite a bit of a difference for my eyebrows anyways. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to take this Clinique, not Clinique, oh my gosh, I'm just like making up words now. This Lise Watier concealer wheel, and I'm just going to clean up under my eyebrows to make sure that I have a really sharp line. And if you're a beginner, you might have to go back and forth between filling in your eyebrow and cleaning it up with concealer and foundation and going back and forth, but I've done it so many times now that I usually don't have to. So now I'm going to take this Sunbeam liquid and again apply it directly to my beauty blender, and I'm going to paint it on like nail polish and make sure that it's all even all the way around because it kind of goes on a bit goopy. And then I'm going to apply that everywhere I want to have a highlight. So I'm going to do the tops of my cheeks, and you can even go a bit into your under eye because I think under concealer it brightens up your eyes. I'm also going to go on my forehead, close to my hairline, and then I'm going to go on my chin and my nose. Everywhere I'm going to end up putting highlighter later. And then the same procedure with my concealer. I'm going to tap it on directly onto my beauty blender, making sure all the product is even. And then I like to start in the middle of my under eye and then go back and forth just so I don't accidentally put too much product like in the inner corner of my eye or something like that, because I've had that happen before and it is no fun. So now I'm taking my expensive loose powder and a smaller brush and tapping it under the under eye to set it. This helps so you don't get wrinkles and crinkles and creases in your under eye. And I'm taking this small fluffy brush and Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill and applying that everywhere I put that sunbeam. I'm putting it on the upper half of my cheekbones, on the bottom of my chin, on my cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose, and on the bridge of my nose, and then on my forehead just slightly. And if you feel like you've put too much highlighter on somewhere, just tap your beauty blender over it and it'll put any leftover like foundation or concealer and cover it for you, so it'll help you out. But yeah, I like to go in with a detail brush and just make it pretty precise where I put my highlighter. Now I'm just making sure all my eyebrow hairs are in order. And oh my gosh, I love this color. I just found it. It's by Gosh, and it's just called Natural Blush. And what I like to do is smile and keep the color concentrated on the apples of my cheeks. I just think it looks more flattering personally. And I'm just taking a light pink lip liner, and then I'm going over it with Bellissima. I think that's how you say it. It's by Styla or Stila, however you say it, liquid lipstick. And it gives you this really nice like peachy pink color, and I think it looks really good with this like golden overall look that we have going. But yeah, that was a lot of information in like a tightly packed video, but I hope you guys learned something and I hope you guys liked all of this stuff. Now I'm just going over it with like a nude lip gloss just to make it all shiny and pretty. And yeah, that's it guys. And that's it, that's all. I think this is a super awesome look. I've been rocking this for quite a few days now, and I just really like how it turned out. I really like how it makes the skin look, how it makes it look like glowy without being like over the top, like shiny, like oh my god, like literally the sun threw up on her face. Like I think it just looks very, I like love looking at like the reflections of like the highlights like in the camera view. I'm like, that looks so cool. But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please give this a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Please leave a comment down below. I am looking for new highlighters and things like that. Anything that makes the face like shiny or like glowy. I love things like that. So if you have any favorite products that you use, please let me know down below and I'll check them out. If you recreate this look, please tag me in it on my social media. On Twitter, it's at KSBELLANGER, and on Instagram, Google+, and Tumblr, it's xoxoprettybitches, and on Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/TinkTheMadScientist. And yeah, you should tag me up on that. I love seeing like how like the same look looks different on different people. That was a really awkward sentence. I try. I do what I can. I don't know. Anyways, guys, but I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you pretty bitches in my next video.